west of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
On one, ready? 11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
11. Gotta go.
Now it's Burrow. And this will be caught by Mooney. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll give him 4 yards
here we go.
And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And I like the idea here.
Here we go.
Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches
Hey,
a
we gotta
week
go
ago,
score.
and he does a nice job here to pick up.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the
Here we go.
front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On one, ready?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Give this to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
11, Thomas.
There's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Triple 38.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Eagles had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Okay, break. Cluster, stick.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1. And he's hoping on the road to glory.
And he lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try to run forward with Fournette. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Green Jack.
They'll set up a throw. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end, over the middle. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Ready, ready. Red, cycle. Long red.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, 28 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. Here we
A
go.
lot of
Here we
time
go.
for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. If they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They come with a jet sweep there as Burrow just taps that forward. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose.
Here we go. Here we go.
Touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10. 38. Nixon will try the right side. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss and just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Ready up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
On the ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Heel blue.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
43 rail. And cycle. Red, yellow. Chop, 17. Ready.
Looking to throw. And one more time, that's Watkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. The throw over the middle taken in. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the double. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. And boy, ball security a problem for him so far. 2 first-half fumbles. The first one they were able to keep. This one, a turnover.
And they've got to determine what is causing these turnovers.
Gun,
Is
gun.
it extra
Gun.
effort, trying to get extra yardage? Sometimes you just have to take what you
11
can get
mighty.
and just take
11
care of the
mighty.
ball.
Stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
Here we go. Here we
They're
go.
going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
11 MT. Tape. Stop.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's complete to Mooney. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. And Burrow going to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
12. 12. 12. 11. 11. 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
On 1. Ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11. 11. 11. 11. Stop.
They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Here we go. Set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a
Ready.
throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 6. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready, set. Black Ultra. Steel black. Fuse yellow. Drill green. 6 leather. Set up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. First out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Blaster 6. Green jack. Ready, ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. Finding room at midfield. And is on the other side of midfield at the 45. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. They've really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually, he rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
11.
Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They're passing here. Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if you leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a third and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on third and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he walked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. Once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Here we
It
go.
turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Strikers, 3-3. Ready?
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles.
Let's go.
Dallas Goddard, 29 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Right side pulled in by Higgins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
From the 29, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
11 mighty.
From the 45 on second down. Burrow, throw left side complete to Chase. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Here we go.
You ain't going nowhere.
Bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field, you know?
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Wait. Blue strike. Hurry.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
22 needle. Trouble, 38. Ready.
2nd and 2. This will be caught by Brown. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Black Ultra. Steel, black. Hut.
Looking to throw. Outside, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got Smith here, and he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his 1st interception, but he's throwing it so well. I think Lady Luck was on his side.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2, right?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
12.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Going to keep it himself, and he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Inside handoff to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Gun.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here we go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
11. 11, Thomas.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. Instead of making them earn it on 4th, they jump and give them the first.
I love the way you just phrased that. Didn't really have to earn it, did they? Bad discipline on the defensive side of the ball.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Puts it up the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Here we go.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Another try for Mixon. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
11.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then you now can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Pass complete. Goddard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Ready, break.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold
Here we
the
go.
safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Second and 11 at the 41. A handoff to Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they will take a knee here. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that